Okay, so welcome back again, and now we have guest from Malaysia, and she's Nirmala Devi, ma'am. So welcome, ma'am, in ABCD International Family Platform. And as you know, today is a magical day, and we are going to do a world record event. And hope this after this we will celebrate as a world record holder. So thank you for joining here. Uh, Welcome once again.
Thank you
Uh,
so much, Mr. Akash, for the invitation on this magical day.
yeah, thank you. So we move forward. Before moving forward, I would like to ask one question that about yourself, ma'am. So as I want to know, or our participants want to know about yourself and your profession. So please introduce about yourself and your profession.
Okay, definitely. Thank you, Mr. Akash. I am an educator teaching English language for elementary school students for the past 22 years in Malaysia. I was born and brought up in Malaysia in a place called Penang, Penang Island in West Malaysia. But at the moment, I'm residing in East Malaysia for the past 20 years because my husband was transferred here. So I'm staying here. So twice a year I'll be going back to my hometown. So other than that, I'm a passionate educator in using technology to engage my learners, and I have been doing a lot of projects to engage my learners in different fields. Yes, that's it about me.
Wow, great, great. So, ma'am, would like to know how you, what motivates you to choose this career, or how you start this career as an English teacher.
Okay. First of all, I would say I would thank my mother because she was the one, from young. She used to teach me and guide me from young until I'm in secondary school. Then from there, I picked up and I had the passion of becoming a teacher. It's natural. It's naturally I had that passion in becoming a teacher. So after my secondary school education, I applied in Ministry of Education Malaysia to do diploma in teaching. So I enrolled in diploma in teaching for 3 years. Then after that, I was posted in a government elementary school. Then from there, I continued my studies to I obtained a TESOL, Teaching of English as Second Language Bachelor degree, and I did my master's in TESOL. Then at the moment, currently, I'm doing my education doctorate in an open university, but yet to be completed. I had the passion from young to become a teacher because I do not know. I really like to teach people and to engage with people actually. So this is how I started to have the interest in teaching.
Wow, superb. You are very passionate about teaching, and ma'am, as you are passionate teacher, and from last 20 years you are teaching. What, according to you, what are the important qualities of an educator?
First of all, the importance quality of an educator, what I believe is that we need to have love. Love for the passion, love for the profession, and also love for the students. So these are the two policies that I hold: love my profession and love my students. One, because of these two policies I hold, I'm doing a lot of programs for my students without thinking of, without calculating the time. I'm around the globe 24/7 for my students, engaging them in many projects because I have love for my profession and also for my students. There were times that I used to feel tired because I have family commitments and all that. But at the same time, I will never forget my students at any time. See, just now I was doing some work for almost like 8 hours. I came back, my students are online joining. I have another device on the other side, and I get my students joining in Russia for a readers theater program. So this is me. Though I might be busy, but I do not want my students to lose the opportunities.
It's Great to know that actually. So, ma'am, I would like to know one more thing that in this current situation, what message you want to give educators to improve more or develop their skills?
Okay, this is a very good question, because I used to tremble during my initial years. For the past 5 years, I'm very actively involved in using technology to teach the students ever since I joined this Microsoft community. So I started to learn from scratch because during my university days and college days we do not use that much of computer, the tools and all that, you see. So everything like typewritten, I think electronic typewriter, those were the days.
Yeah.
So I was in my confined my own world in that kind of mindset, for the past, I would say, 17 years. But for the past 5 years after I joined the Microsoft community, so I have friends locally and I have mentors around the globe as well. So whenever I need help, they are there to help me. So what I did was I engaged, and then I use in my classroom like practice makes perfect every day. Though I'm not good in technology at the initial stage, but I used to use every day for my learners, before the pandemic. During the pandemic, it was like blessings in disguise, where I managed to full use of the knowledge that I've gained from the Microsoft community in order to use for my students. So what I'm trying to say is that never stop learning. We need to break into few sections. First, learn for ourselves and teach our learners, and learners will learn and they will do wonders. And teach other educators as well. Don't confine things for yourself. Okay, share with people. Okay, this is how you spread the knowledge. So learn as much as you can, spread to others, and most importantly, your clients are your students. So don't neglect your students and looking after others. So it has to be balanced.
Wow,
Yes.
super, super. Learn and share with others, and sharing is very important. So I learned
Yes.
things in this.
Yes.
So, ma'am, as an educator, so I saw you on some global platforms also. So Ravi Shankar sir share your number, and that time he says me she's one of the great educator, and she gives speeches on global platforms. So I want to ask that how that global platforms will impact on educators, global community, how global community will impact on education?
Well, this is a very good question, which I like very much, Mr. Akash. You know why? As I said earlier, I used to confine my own classroom, my own setting in my own district. So I do not know people outside of my classrooms, because I was focusing too much on improving my students' LSRW skills, and also train them for the examination. So ever since I venture out into technology, I noticed that many people, especially the global platform, many educators are there to offer help. Let's say if I do not know something, I'm trembling, I just send a WhatsApp message to any educators 24/7. They are there for me. Platform is a very big family, They are there for you to support you, to lift you up. So if not because of the global and local community, I am not here in front of you. So I'm here in front of you because of the global community. They engage. Once they see that I'm doing some projects with my students, I post in social media pages, so they get connected with me. So this is how my connections with global educators grew so big, and I'm here in front of you. And I'm still learning. Yes. We can't do things alone. We need people to support us.
Yes, definitely. And with network, we can do a miracles thing. And ma'am, one more question I want to ask that. Uh, what is your view about success and successful people?
Okay, this is a very good question. Um, for me, success, to be success, I mean, to achieve success and to see successful person, right? People. For me, we need to do planning. Planning is very
Sorry. Hello.
okay. I think you
Hello.
need to mute Tahmina.
Hello.
Hello, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Now audible. Yeah.
All right, so can I proceed?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, yeah, for me, what is most important is that planning. Planning is very important, where once, let's say we manage to plan, we can see which is our priority, which should be completed first, which should be focused first. So once we have the priority, so we will be following our plans, then definitely we will find our target clients. Is beyond my limitations because I will be frustrated. So I know my capabilities. So I will do something according to my capabilities. If let's say it's something that I can do, but I need help from other educators in global platforms, I will always approach them. And my characteristics is that I do not like to work alone. I like to work with people and I like to bring people along with me because I'm very happy to see other people's success. Because if let's say I bring people along with me are very successful, I will be very happy for them. You see? So because knowledge is to be shared, and when I see successful them all can't reach their position, I don't mind at all because I know my limitations and my capabilities. So until where I can go, I will reach that limit. Other than that, I will not bother to think about it. I'm a person that I like to live for today. I don't think much of tomorrow. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing these valuable things and really enjoying this. One more question I want to ask, and that will be last question. Uh, so, as a educator, so, Yuri, educate now current situation is we are recovering from COVID-19 pandemic. So how you look the future of education in upcoming 1 or 2 years? How things will change?